Hi there BookTube, and welcome to a new video. This is going to be the backwards bookshelf challenge, and I have my son filming me. He's going to tip the camera by way of saying hello.
Hello.
I saw this on Dane Reads' channel and I thought this is a great challenge. So what's happened is my son came in here earlier and has turned round 10 of my books so that we can only see the pages rather than the spine and the name of the author. And I've got to try and figure out, using the logic of my system, if I can work out which books they are. The only thing we said was, if I've got an author who's I've only got 2 books of, such as Anne Quinn, there wasn't much point turning one of them round, because by process of elimination it could only be one. So there'll be some singles here, and then there will be ones by an author I've got lots of books out, which in a way can be just as hard, trying to figure out which one it is, because there are very few authors I have every single book by, and it's trying to remember which ones I've got. So this is a test of my filing system, such as it is. Followers of my BookTube channel will realise that I was able to excavate a lot of my books, because they were all sort of buried behind stacked books, which I've now been able to move into my brand new shelving system. So I did sort of move a few of the books around, but not much. So a lot of these were as originally filed many years ago. So on with the challenge. The first thing is finding books that are turned around. Okay, so we've got one here, which is in between Jeanette Winterson. So it must be a Jeanette Winterson book. Now, what do we got? We've got Sex in the Cherry, Why Be Happy When You Could Be Normal, Book X, Written on the Body, The Power Book, Weight, Gut Symmetries, Boating for Beginners, The Daylight of the Gate. Okay, so this is the one about the flood. What was it called? Oh no, that's Boating for Beginners. Oh, so it's not Boating for Beginners. I wonder, is it The Power Book or is it Art and Lies? I don't think I had The Power Book, even though I read it, so I think this is Art and Lies. Okay, time for the big reveal. This should be Art and Lies, of which I had 2 copies, unbeknownst to myself, and there we go, 1 out of 1. I should say that I think I'm going to get about 3 out of 10, although my son did say he'd lost count of how many he'd actually done, so there might not be 10, it might be 12 or whatever. Oh, here we go. Backwards in my postmodern, so we've got Lethem, then Gaddis, so this could be a Lethem book. Okay, I think this is Gun with Occasional Music. Let's just check. The Blot, Chronic City and Other Stories, Distant Gardens, Mother, yeah, so this is Gun with Occasional Music. Yeah, batting 2 for 2, not bad, eh? Although I do think I'm going to hit a sticky patch soon. Any more on this shelf? No more on that shelf either. Oh, no, there is. Okay. Oh, this is going to be a singleton, because it's between Maria Lewiczka's A Short History of Tractors in Ukrainian and Deborah Levy's Beautiful Mutants. Okay, now this is one of my 2 female writer shelves. That's the other one. Who's this going to be? This is one I'm going to fail on. Okay, I'm going to come back to that because I want to look at the other female shelf, because I think, yes, we've got someone turned around here. Just the one. Okay, so let's see if we can work out this one. Marge Piercy, Women on the Edge of Time, Nicola Barker Clear. I don't think I've got any. Oh, so that's another singleton. It's quite a thick book. Could it be Janice Galloway? I've got any Janice Galloway books up here. Right, so no Janice Galloway there, so I wonder if either that or this is Janice Galloway. Is there any Janice Galloway here? It's a bit embarrassing that the 2 on my women writer shelves I'm going to fail at miserably, but there you go. Okay, I think one of these is Janice Galloway, because I can't see her. No, I don't think it's that one, because I don't think Janice Galloway writes big thick tomes, so I reckon this is Janice Galloway. Now, what the hell would it be called? Don't know, but I think I get half a point if I get the author right. Oh, Hereditary by Jenny Davidson. Epic fail. Okay, I'm going to have to read the back of this because I can't even remember this book. Smart, blonde and masochistic Elizabeth Mann thinks that leaving New York for a London travel writing job will solve all of her problems with her father, a well-known American infertility specialist. She couldn't be more wrong. In a museum of medical curiosities at the Royal College of Surgeons, that sounds interesting, I wish I could remember this, her daydreams over the skeleton of real-life 18th century criminal Jonathan Wild, who will play an important part in the story that follows, are interrupted by an encounter with Gideon Streetcar, an attractive married man in his late 30s with asthma and a low sperm count, who's also a former student of Elizabeth, his father. Before Elizabeth knows it, she's having sex with Gideon in his office, and she soon takes on the humiliating, exhilarating role of secret mistress. Meanwhile, her obsession with Jonathan Wild grows, and she decides that with Gideon's help she will give birth to the clone of the 18th century thief-taker. Part detective novel, part twisted historical romance, mixed with a learned information about the history of medicine and explicit sex. Hereditary is a tawdry, funny novel. Does sound good. I wish I could remember it. If I had time to reread, I would reread, but I don't. Okay, so what's this thick tome? Now these tend to be my more contemporary women writers. I wonder, could it be a misfired A.M. Holmes that should be next to that one? Because I've got more than one A.M. Holmes book, and I've got one upstairs in my to-be-read pile. I think who else it could be, because it's a singleton, which makes it very, very difficult. But it's a more contemporary female writer who's more likely to have read it recently. So we've got the 4 books I've read recently was Autumn, Crudo, Outline, which is here somewhere. Where is it out? I know Outline will be up there, because I think Rachel Cusk is out there. Yeah, Outline's up there. Okay, so it's none of those, because the other one is Happy by Nicola Buck, which I don't own. Okay, I'm going to have to take a punt on this. Who do I think? Quite thick book by a woman writer. No, I really don't know this one at all. Oh, Kappa Scripti by Zelda Leonardo. How could I not get that? I know Zelda. She runs a literary night in South London, and I've read there. This was her debut novel, and very good it is too. I'm annoyed with myself that I didn't get that one. Curses. Okay, on to the next one. This will be James Joyce Ulysses. Yeah, pride of place. I still want to do a buddy read with anyone who wants to do that next year. Please let me know. Okay, so what have we got? So we've got 3 out of 5. So I failed on the 2 women writers. Okay, so on to the Fitzcarraldo Editions test. My Documents by Alessandro Zambra. Nacilla Dream by Agustin Fernandez Mayo. Primer for Cadavers, Ed Atkins. The Mystery Book. Bricks and Mortar by Clemens Mayer. Zone by Matthias Enard. Compass by Matthias Enard. The Doll's Alphabet by Camilla Grudova. And Pond by... So which one is missing that I've read? Quite a thick one again. So it's not Bricks and Mortar. Or is it? Oh, Bricks and Mortar's not there. Oh no, Bricks and Mortar is there. Oh, I think it's the one about the insane asylum. So it's called Insane. I don't know the author, it's a German author, but it's called Insane. So I'm having a half point if I got that right. Yeah. Reinhard Goetz. Set in a sort of modern look at sort of treatment for mental afflictions in Germany. It's a good book. So what's that? 3.5 out of 6. Right, any more? Oh, here's a small one. I think this might be Robinson by, I think his name is Jack Robinson. No! Stuart Lee there. If you prefer a milder comedian, please ask one EP. Stuart Lee, my favourite stand-up comic. This is a book about how he came up with one of his routines, and what Stuart Lee does is he deconstructs his own art of stand-up comedy, and part of his act is a deconstruction of the act as he goes along. I just think he's a genius. These books are really insightful, but I got that horribly wrong. I went on the size of the book. That's why I leapt straight away to Robinson by Jack Robinson. Okay, so that's 3.5 out of 7. So we're not doing too well. Right, let's just check I haven't got any more back to fronts. No, done that shelf, done that. So what about down here? Sun helpfully pointing out. Okay, and Italo Calvino backwards. So we've got Castle Across Destinies, Invisible Cities, which is my favourite, Marcavaldo, that's something about the lair of the Jaguar, Our Ancestors. Okay, so this should be, oh no, that's Marcavaldo, damn. Okay, If on a Winter's, this is what I meant by where you've got a lot of books by the same author, but it's not a complete collection. It's quite hard to figure out which is the one turn round. Castle Across Destinies, Invisible Cities, Marcavaldo, The Jaguar, Our Ancestors, If on a Winter's Night, a Traveller. I think I'm going to fail with this. Of course, the simple way to be pick up one of the others and look at other books by, but that would be cheating. Okay, last drag through my memory. If on a Winter's Night, a Traveller, Our Ancestors, Marcavaldo, Invisible Cities, Castle Across Destinies. No, I'm going to fail. I do know it's Italo Calvino, but I can't have half a point because it's obvious. Time and the Hunter. God, I never would have got that in a million years. Okay, that's an epic fail. 3.5 out of 8, I think. I did say I'd get about 3. Okay. Don't think there's any on that top shelf. That's okay. On that second shelf, can't see any been turned around. No, third shelf. Oh, a Don DeLillo. Okay. 0K, Falling Man, Point Omega, Underworld, White Noise, Maltu, Americana, The Angel Esmeralda, Cosmopolis, End Zone, Great Jones Street, Running Dog. Okay. What is White Noise there? Yeah, White Noise and Maltu, Cosmopolis, which are my 3 favourites. Oh, this is the names. That's not showing. Yeah, Don DeLillo, the names. 4.5 out of 9. One more maybe, or maybe we only got, oh, have I missed one on this shelf? Oh right, oh, Burroughs. Okay, I'm going to give up reading if I get this wrong. No, not really. Okay, our Bookcase here. The Ticket That Exploded, Exterminator, The Western Lands, The Last Words of Dutch Schultz, Junkie. So we've got the trilogy, which is The Place of Dead Roads and The Western Lands and Cities of the Red Knight, which I know I don't own, even though it's my favourite Burroughs. We've got Exterminator, we've got the first 3. Oh, it must be Naked Lunch. Is Naked Lunch not here? Ah, my son gave me a chance by going for the most famous Burroughs book. Yes! Thank you, son. You took pity on me. Have you read Naked Lunch?
No.
No. My other son's doing American Studies. He may well have to read that this year. Good luck to him, I say. Okay, so what was that in the end? It was about 5.5 out of 10? Yeah. Oh, I did better than I thought I would. Thank you to my son for filming. And that's it. Till next time.